now it is time to do some leveling. Let's pop out the chat here. Gonna need that later. Perfect, perfect. Hey, how's it going, Snow? How are you doing? You know, I bet this is the perfect time for a controller. Because all I have to do for now is walk. And my rock guy is going to go punch punch all the things to death. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing with this character. Have not planned anything. Just gonna kind of learn / make it up as I go. You know, mostly make it up as I go. We'll see how fast it ends up being. Yes, the good old Twitch doesn't have quality options because Twitch has decided I don't stream enough to deserve that. Unfortunately, the only thing I can say is YouTube should have quality options, so it's there at least anyway. It's one thing I never understood, why Twitch did not provide transcoding for everyone, because it seems so crucial, but it's why I don't have a worth however much streaming platform that got bought by Amazon. Instead, I'm watching a rock guy punch a bunch of stuff for me, which you know is probably a lot more chill than having a streaming platform that gets bought by Amazon anyway. Let's be fair. Oh. I was like, why didn't that heal me? And the answer is it did not heal me because I did not hit left bumper. All right, there we go. Good old little cutscene here. I have to say I'm not impressed with the rock guy so far. It certainly feels like it. He's like tickling the boss. Which is not exactly what I was expecting. It's been a while since I played Iris. I don't remember Iris, like the minions, being this weak last time I played. I'm pretty sure that the rock guy is just doing no damage. Yeah. The real question is, how does the AoE dot work if you're controlling the character? Does that work, or does it not work? That's the real question. And is there a healer class in this game? Not really, no. That's not really how ARPGs work. Oh, Nourishment of Life. Oh, this buffs Magi. Maybe Rock Guy will be slightly better. Also, could be that I'm remembering wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is where you're supposed to get a support. Maybe I'm just remembering very wrong. Huh. Well, it's not letting me do it, so whatever. On we go. Let's go punch some stuff and gain a couple levels. Let's use the new ability. See if that makes Rock Guy better. Looks like it is making Rock Guy better. Who knew? Okay. Man, maybe it's just because I played so much Path of Exile 2, but I keep going to dodge roll, and I keep being sad that I don't actually have a dodge roll. And, oh, that's a lot of damage. Standing in enemies, talking about dodge roll. I'm not a rock enjoyer either so far. It's just that this is what you start with. You don't get a choice. So far, not a rock fan. Rock seems real bad. Like, look at him slowly tickle this rare to death. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Oh, it's hitting for like 10 damage. Alright. The rare has died. OP. Good news is I'm level 3. Which means new skills unlocked. Maybe rock fixed. Oh, wait, that is not... See, I don't remember how to open the skills menu on controller. Let's see. Change. Rock Magus. Oh! I can get Thunder Spirit! Rock Guy fixed. Let's see. Elemental Duo... Oh. I mean, surely Elemental Duo is the first thing I get. Because now I have 2 minions. Cool. And then they're going to do their minion stuff. Let's see if, for single target, lightning is better. AoE-wise, surprisingly, the rock guy wasn't terrible because his punches seem to have AoE. So, that part I didn't hate. But his single target was real bad. Let's find out if 2 lightning guys do more damage than 1 rock guy. Oh, they do. Each of their hits is higher than his. And there's 2 of them. Yes, 2 lightning guys are way better than 1 rock guy. I think 1 lightning guy is better than 1 rock guy, actually. So cool. The more you know. And I should probably start taking things in God of Machines. You know, just 27% more damage. You know, that's a good point, Extra. Let's find out. Let's find out if 2 rock guys is better than the power of 1 rock guy twice by doing this. Oh wait, I have another support thing, or skill thing. Wait. Huh. Interesting. I could also do this. I don't think that's worth. I don't think it's worth to run 1 and 1, and also that adds extra mana stuff. But in theory, I could. I don't know. I'm just going to do this. 2 rock guys. Let's go. Did not like Thunder guys. Thunder guys... I don't know. Single target's better, but clear's really bad. And I'd rather have clear, because there's not that much single target right now. Pretty sure Fire Guy is going to beat both, though. Also, with the change to 2, this seems pretty good. Well, I don't know about Purple Guy because I haven't used Purple Guy yet because he's higher level. I'm definitely going to try Purple Guy, though, because my personal guess, Purple Guy is going to be the best. But I don't think I can use Purple Guy for a bit, unfortunately. Let's find out. When can I use other things? So I could use Frost. Oh, no, that's weird. You get Rock Magus at level 1, but also unlock it at level 7. Oh, you get Erosion. Oh, you get Purple Guy at level 7. Maybe I'll try Purple Guy at level 7 then. Though it might also be that Purple Guy needs more of his skills, so he might not be great at the beginning. Hey, welcome on in, Captain. I am playing some Torchlight Infinite. Playing a new character. We'll see how the leveling goes. I don't think I've equipped a single item. And I forgot all the controller keybinds, plus I'm missing my roll button. I keep hitting this, which is A, which should be dodge roll, but it's not dodge roll because this game doesn't have a dodge roll. That's about how it's going. Hey, how's it going, Jason? How many mirrors do you have now? And is it in the double digits yet? I mean, going back to non-WASD doesn't bother me because controller support for this game is really good, so I'm just using a controller. But if I had to click to move, yeah, I'd be feeling a little bad. Luckily, I don't. Oh, getting there sounds promising. No, I'm live everywhere. Well, not quite everywhere. There's a couple places where I'm not live. You can probably guess where those are. Cool. Oh, now I get Blink. You know, the skill that I've been using already. Okay, so gonna unlock soon, so that doesn't matter. Yeah, I'd totally do well on the platform that's predicated on, what is it? Is it gambling or selling gambling or racism or what? I don't know what. I don't know what kick is these days. The other thing that I would kind of like to do, put on some gear, because I've probably picked up enough to actually... Wait, yes, 21% minion damage. It's OP. It's so OP. Minion physical, minion elemental, I really shouldn't commit to either. Sure, 10% damage doesn't do anything, but I think it's the best pair of gloves I have. Some res, cool. No move speed boots, though. Sure, let's add physical damage to the minions, because their skills probably convert. And get rid of rest, because inventory space OP. Oh, I totally forgot to equip my helmet, because that was a neck. Oh well. Rip helmet. Yeah, I feel like out of everything, it's the copyright infringement that's going to get them shut down. That someone is going to get up and go AFK while watching a movie for just a little bit too long, playing the wrong movie. And they're going to come back and the entire website is just gone. It's going to be like taken down by Sony Pictures. Yeah. And it's also funny to see Twitch slowly realize why YouTube's doing some of the things that it does. It's the same thing. Okay. That's, there we go. Level 7 soon. And then I have Fire Guys. Yeah, Disney's scarier than Sony in terms of the copyright holder tier list. I guess if you're a copyright holder scariness tier list, the final boss has got to be Nintendo. I don't think anyone's scarier than Nintendo. Disney's up there, but who else? Universal Music Group? They're scary. Watch, the end result of his stream is that I make a video called the Copyright Holder Scariness Tier List. And it's just Nintendo alone in S tier. Except I'd probably have to call it Wintendo because they're that scary. Okay, and now summon. Which Magus do I want? I'm going to try erosion and fire, but I'm going to start with... No, I have to start with erosion. I have to start with a new thing. Could be OP. Here we go. Rule of purple. Don't disappoint me. Torchlight has a long history of purple things being way better than they should be. Prediction for Iris? OP. I mean, minions plus new. So, yeah, definitely OP. Gonna just one-shot this boss here. I'm noticing a distinct lack of boss one-shotting right now. Their damage really isn't that bad, though. And now I get to attach my next support. Yay. Savage Growth. What does this actually do? Damage 4 points of growth. So if they have 100, that's like 12% more damage. And okay, cool. And more growth stuff. Now that I've tried that, let's try Fire Magus. See, if anyone came to the stream for fast and efficient leveling, you have come to the wrong place. But also, welcome on in. Enjoy your stay as I continue to level in a very chill way that is probably not super efficient. Okay, yeah, we're definitely keeping fire guys for now. Because the purple guys don't get their AoE yet. And fire guys have easy AoE aura. Also, maybe it's just the new support, but they're hitting much harder. Probably just the new support, to be fair. So I think at this point, the game is a walking simulator. Or maybe a blinking simulator. Nope. Got stuck. Yeah, the cursor is a little fun. Huh. You know, I bet this is the sort of game, unironically, that would play really well on a Nintendo Switch with gyro controls. And surely, if it can run on phones, it can run on the Switch. I don't think... Well, I guess it'll run fine on the Nintendo Switch 2. But even the Switch 1, like, surely that's not less powerful than the average phone. Oh, how do gyro controls work? Well, that's really easy. What you do is you tilt to go forwards and to go backwards when you're auto-running. Because then, you don't even have to hold a button. You don't even have to hold a joystick. You can just walk by tilting your Switch a little bit. Would be awesome. Am I saying nonsense right now? I'm probably saying nonsense right now. Now we are in the free EXP zone, where we hit like 2 buttons and win. Oh, you wouldn't do it for something like Supreme Showdown. No, I'm just talking about this, when everything's really chill. So, okay, apparently I don't have infinite defenses. Maybe it's because I haven't equipped enough items. So let's fix that by equipping more items. Like that. Oh, that's actually a good one. That one I'm unironically excited for. The rest of these kind of suck, but hey, the boots have more affixes. Yeah, if one guy was cheating, it's okay, I reported him. Oh, yeah. That's good damage. Rock Lizard Skull, let's go. Upgrade. The rod might be an upgrade, too. Energy Shield Charge Speed. Probably not an upgrade from this, but I don't know. Can't tell what 1 damage versus 3% is right now. Just gonna go with it. And let's see. Do I want crit? Probably not, because crit won't affect the aura, but speed also won't affect the aura. It doesn't say minion area. Minion attack. You know what? Minion attack and cast speed versus minions. Yeah, I'll take the crit nodes. It doesn't affect the aura, but it is skill area that does, and the crit will affect their hits. Okay, I made the right choice because the area feels really good. Turns out, Fire Spirit leveling, absolutely the way to go. Who would have thought? The good leveling spirit is good at leveling. I do hope later, though, that erosion spirits are good. After what I saw earlier, I'm not too excited for Rock anymore. After watching the reveal, I was so excited for Rock Whirlwind, and now I'm just like, I don't know if I'm going to be making update videos about this build per se, but I will be making a season starter video once I actually get it to a point where it is a proper season starter instead of just me leveling a character with no plan. Because right now I'm leveling a character with no plan. But hey, it's going pretty good. Definitely not getting carried by fire spirits right now. You know, it is what it is. Sometimes you just get carried. Also, right before this, I did a good thing and I did a bad thing. The good thing is I didn't buy Balatro, even though people keep telling me to. Or maybe that's a bad thing. And then the other thing I did, which I would say is a good thing, is I got Hollow Knight. Because I've never played it, because I kept going, well, I'll play Hollow Knight when Silksong comes out. Because Silksong had been announced right when I discovered Hollow Knight. And that was like 5 years ago. Let's see. Additional minion damage, additional cast speed, barrier. Yeah, minion damage. Easy. I have played Ori. Ori is my favorite Metroidvania. Absolutely 10 out of 10 game. Actually, recently, I played another Souls-like Metroidvania called Grime, which I wouldn't say I liked as much as Ori, but I did kind of get an Ori-like feeling from playing the game, just in how they did the platforming, where like one ups itself and one ups itself and one ups itself until by the very end, you are air dashing into grabbing grapple points into double jump air dashing to a point where you just don't touch the ground. The ground is all death and it doesn't matter, which is really cool. At that point, you're not even a platformer. You're just a gravity-defying simulator. Here's the thing about Balatro. It's probably going to get me a lot of hate. I know it's a very controversial thing. But when I tried the original demo, I was like, I see why people like this, but I don't really like this. Because I kept min-maxing the fun out of it. Because every time I'd be like, okay, if I play this card, I get this many points, and that Joker gives me that many points, and this and that, and then, okay, that's my score. Is this good enough? Is this something else? Is there another line? Because I couldn't see the results, I kind of drove myself crazy. And, oh, whoops. It wasn't until I watched Adam Millard's video breaking down why Balatro is the way it is that I kind of got a new respect for the game intentionally not including all that info that it was bugging me that it didn't include. And so now I'm like, I should probably play it again with that knowledge and see how I feel. And I feel like either it's going to be, I play it and I'm still not that into it, or I play it for 200 hours and there's no in between. Like, there is not going to be an in between where I play it and I'm like, this is pretty good. No, it's either going to be, this has destroyed my life. I lost my job and my non-existent wife left me. Don't explain that. Actually, do explain that. Make something up for that, chat. Or, it's, nah, still not for me. Which, we'll see. Because it's definitely going to happen at some point. No idea when. Let's see. Spirit Magi recovery speed. I don't think Spirit Magi recovery speed or ultimate damage is very good right now. I'm just going to go minion damage. Those things will be good later. But right now, ooh, look at those big hits. Minions OP. Oh, skill slot vacant. Which skill slot is vacant? Oh, this skill slot is vacant. Auto charge, sure. That's really good while leveling. Because then I get to be lazy. To play this class, you need the battle pass. This is Iris Vigilant Breeze. I'm probably going the wrong way. Let's not do that. Let's go the other way. Also, in good news, Assassin's Creed Shadows got moved out of February. It's now in March, which I'm hoping means that it will actually be a solid entry in the Assassin's Creed series. I'm going to be honest, I didn't read enough about patch notes to know if there are any other walking sim builds this season. There probably are, but I don't know which ones still exist and which ones don't. Okay, so this might be a controversial take in terms of Assassin's Creed, or just corporate AAA games in general. But if it feels good to play, I actually don't care if it's a copy-paste. Like, if it is fun to play, it can be a copy-paste. Assassin's Creed Mirage was close. They got the back-to-stealth original Assassin's Creed feel down. I have to say, the parkour was really good. The city was really, really good. And the thing that let me down was the fact that they tried to go with an open world instead of a linear narrative, and the enemy AI just sort of sucked. Oh yeah, that's totally fair. I felt very burnt out on the Assassin's Creed series after Origins, which is why to this day I haven't played Odyssey, and why I will probably never play Valhalla, because to me that just looks like endless copy-paste. I want something that is more story-focused. I want something that is shorter. And I want something that feels better to play. And it looked like some of the scenes they were showing, especially with Naue, would feel better to play. Yes, I did. Black Flag is my favorite Assassin's Creed title. Which is why I was really hyped for Skull and Bones, until I found out that Skull and Bones was nothing like Black Flag. They had literally the easiest job. Make DLC for their best game. Over a decade later, they made something that was worse than the original. And so instead of playing Skull and Bones, I said whenever I'm tempted to do that, I'm just going to replay Black Flag. Haven't been tempted yet, but I'm sure it'll happen. That is the point of a sea shanty. To get stuck in your head and drive you crazy. And you know what felt really, really refreshing? The Rogue Prince of Persia, which I know is not a Ubisoft game. It is from Evil Empire, but it is a Ubisoft IP. And so it's really cool to see Ubisoft IPs, like the Prince of Persia, get really good indie game adaptations. And I look forward to more of those. I am really hoping that as part of everything going on with Ubisoft, they're just like, look, do whatever you want, make games with our stuff, please. Including all the old weird stuff that no one does anything with anymore. Also, that reminds me, I really need to play Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. Oh God, which of these do I click? Sure, that one. God of Machines. 15. Minion damage to minion skill level, surely. Because I don't think the enhanced skill stuff, or ultimate skill stuff, is going to matter for a long time on the fire guys. Most of their damage is just by existing. When I swap back to erosion or rock guys to try a higher level version, probably going to do a respec to all that. Atlas. What's that? That does not sound familiar to me. The one that I was hoping, well, not even hoping, the one that I'm planning to play when it's either out of early access or later into early access is Windblown. Because at the very tail end of a Steam Next, I was like, wait, that game has a cool looking art style. And then I played it and I was like, oh my god, this gameplay is super fun and fluid. And so yeah, Windblown looks really, really good. Love the demo. Definitely going to play more in the future. But also, it looked like the sort of game that I don't want to play the early access, because as it updates in chunks, if I get into it too much, I will very much miss out. Because I'll play a ton. That happened with Death Must Die. I played way too much of Death Must Die when it first came out. And now I keep not really feeling it when I come back for the updates, even though they're good. And so both that and Deep Rock Galactic Survivors, I'm just waiting for the full release. Okay, cool. I can now do this. So I now have fire skills and I now press buttons and things explode. Cool. I am the fire spirit. Now I am not the fire spirit. I mean, to be fair, Windblown was also aggressively furry. I would say the main reason that I didn't hear about it is if it was GameCube graphics action MMO-ish, I might have just thought it was an MMO and gone, eh. Which, speaking of, oh, what's it called? I think Cursebreaker Grimoire Chronicles? A game that very much looks like RuneScape, but it's single player. Ah, yes. Name a more iconic duo. Twitch and ads interrupting the good parts. I'm going to be honest, it's why I rarely watch Twitch these days. Because a lot of streamers multi-stream to YouTube now. And I'd rather just watch on YouTube. Also, I don't watch that many streams. Because, I don't know. I just don't these days. There's no specific reason for it. Also, unfortunately, I haven't properly looked at what all of these things do. So Molten Rising casts the skill forward and unleashes fire pillars. Cool. Number Pad 5 has no tooltip. That must be the fire aura. Blazing Spin. Oh no, that's the fire aura. Generating a fire domain. And fan-based attack. Okay, so fan-based attack. No. Ooh, does it persist as I go between zones? That's an interesting question. It does not. Cool. At the moment, I don't think there's actually much benefit to doing it. Just because things kind of die to the dot anyway. Yeah, I tend to watch a lot of long YouTube videos. Recently, there's a YouTube channel called Good Blood that did a long feature on Hideo Kojima and the Metal Gear series. It was amazing. Most of their stuff is on their channel. This one was featured on the Second Wind channel. Absolutely 10 out of 10. Nope. I don't think I should be becoming the fire mage. I think it's actually detrimental for me to do that right now. It's okay, though. Oh. There we go. How about no? How about we don't play with that rare? What level is this zone? Is this up or down on me? No, this is the class from the Battle Pass. Though at least with the gameplay you're seeing right now, it's very similar to Iris Growing Breeze, who is free to play. It's just the ability to transform into a Spirit Magus later. That's something that you won't be able to do on Growing Breeze. So if you watch wacky animation content, I am guessing you are a fan of Carbot. Because I think he's kind of the wacky animation, like in video games guy. Oh, whoops. I would recommend Rahan Anger. You can play Train. Follow a guy called Milky BK. He has a lot of information, and he's going to be playing the character, coming out with guides. I do not recognize any of those other names, but animation stuff isn't really something I watch that much. I know about a couple of other YouTube animators just because they got that big. But it's more of a I know of them than I watch them kind of thing. Just like how for a while, Yakko was just that guy that always got dragged into Iron Pineapple videos. Okay, did I get anything good here? Minion erosion damage. It's not quite what I want. Okay, that's an upgrade. Minion elemental damage. Yeah, surely that's better than this. I can't give affliction effect to my minions, can I? I guess if I did a dot and put affliction on the enemy, it would probably scale the aura from my minions. I mean, you say minion dot is forbidden, but I'm definitely doing minion dot right now. Most of my damage is the dot from my minions, which by definition is minion dot. Oh look, Starstalker. I don't think Starstalker is the play, though. I think Elemental Shock is the play. I should be a little careful. Ooh. I'm going to take a bunch of damage here because I messed up slightly. That's okay, though. I fixed it. I have not done any arc testing yet, but I did just buy all the stuff to do arc testing. Instead, I was doing Hex Blast testing. All I can say is I do not like anything about Hex Blast. And also, half the stuff just doesn't work on it. There will be a video probably tomorrow, if not the day after. Probably called something like Hex Blast doesn't like support skills. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet. I feel like I might have preferred Hex Blast if I wasn't playing an Archmage Stormweaver. If I was doing something like a Blood Mage or maybe an Infernalist with Demon Form, I could see that. But as someone who played it on an Archmage Stormweaver... Alright, you don't have to do that, you can go straight now. Was not a fan. Yeah, that makes sense. That's kind of what Impending Doom did. And so the single target on Impending Doom was only very slightly worse than the single target on Spark. Just because Impending Doom equals Cast on Shock. One thing I'm really not sure about in terms of arc. Do you support swap on single target? Because I don't know if it is better to have 14 chains with the chain support, or if it is better to have like 6 chains with a different support. That's one of those things I'm going to have to test. For clear, I mean 14 chains always. No, I totally forgot my buff half the time. Chain is probably worse. I just haven't done the math yet. Good old awaiting drop. Yeah, I don't think you're going to be doing the Spark thing, because I don't think I'll need to. I'm pretty sure anything I hit with Arc is just going to die, bosses included. Okay. I did not like Electrocute Spark. The problem with Electrocute Spark is by the time you have built up full Electrocute on enemies, they could just be dead already. Well, clearly I should click this support because it says Friend of the Spirit Magi. Right, but at that point, why wouldn't I just one-shot the enemies with the Spark? Why even use the Electrocute part? I mean, you're just saying play a Spark build. So, prepare the empower skill. I don't really know how that works. I guess let's try it. If it feels bad, we just swap off of it. Cool. Phase 1 complete, I think. I'm not sure. Hey, welcome on in. How's it going? Glad you like the videos. Okay, yes, definitely taking Alchemist. Now, I think I want to get to 24 here before going into more Alchemist stuff. Sure, let's do Enhanced Skill. Mostly because I don't want to think about it too much. And I want to get to 24. Initial Growth. Yes. Oh, I don't have any more points, goddammit. Okay, here's the thing you aren't understanding about that mini. If I use Unleash Spark, there will be no living enemies left on the screen for me to arc. At that point, I might as well just remove arc and play a Spark build. But they'll be dead. Why would I arc them if they're dead? The Spark will kill them instantly. That's why I'm saying I can't use Spark. It will just kill everything instantly if I use it. I might as well just play a Spark build. Oh yeah, even in 50% LE res, more HP. I don't know, maybe it'll take 3 projectile hits instead of 1 then. But unless I'm doing, say, 70% deli, it's still just instant death. If anything, that makes the case for using it as part of an arc build weaker, not stronger. Also, whoops, I forgot to talk to the guy. Because Spark is what I did before messing around with the different skills. It killed everything very, very quickly. I know, shocking. One of the most popular skills kills things quickly. More news at 6. But, no, really, it was kind of ridiculous. Okay, 2. I just tanked them. Usually by the time I ran into a projectile reflect enemy, I had like 15,000 energy shield. And so it kind of just exploded. And yeah, the projectiles hurt. They'd probably take off 8-9k ES. But I have 8-9k ES plus an extra like 5-6k mana. So it didn't really matter. I feel like Act 2 is going to be faster than Act 1 because I'm not going to mess around as much. Wait, right back over here. Keep accidentally hitting A. Becoming the Spirit Magus. Yeah, not as much. Do you see Rock Magi right now? Oh, first seasonal mechanic. Up on a cliff. Oh, never mind. She's here. Cool. Okay, so I need to move away from the archers. I don't know if a Rock's ultimate is a Rock Whirlwind or if it's a big slam thing. I don't remember now. But the other thing is, budget builds really aren't my thing in Path of Exile and never have been. Like, I think averaged over the course of all the PoE builds for PoE 1 and PoE 2 I've made, back when Exalts were the main currency, it was probably like 200-300 X per build, and now that it's Divines, it's still like 200-300 Divines per build. Oh, interesting. So you probably got a really interesting perspective on stuff. Because, yeah, I played Path of Exile 1, starting with the game's open beta, which was back in, like, 2013, 2014, something like that. Maybe 2015. Basically, ages ago. And it's not like I played every single league all the time or anything like that. On and off. But I've played for a very long time. And then going into Path of Exile 2, the campaign felt incredibly different from Path of Exile 1 in a way that was super refreshing. On the other hand, the end game, I don't really think it feels that different from PoE 1 right now. In a way that I don't like because it's jarring after you get out of a campaign. Oof, that is rough. Yeah, to this day, every once in a while, someone asks me why I don't cover on December. Eventually, I will. When I am feeling particularly spiteful. Because there is not a lot to praise in that game. And there's a lot to make fun of. I'm probably going to make all the Undecember players very angry when I cover that game. It could be the people's elbow. I mean, surely it's not 22 anymore. Surely it's like 7. Well, I can tell you right now, I have seen enough about Undecember to know I will not be pleasantly surprised. Because it was made by people who don't seem to know that PCs exist, that you can actually code video games to be played on them. Kind of like how Diablo Immortal was the same way. Where, for some reason, it just felt god-awful on PC. As if whoever coded it had never used a PC before. Which, I do have quite a few complaints about Torchlight Infinite as well, but to its credit, it plays quite well on PC. Oh god. Oh god. 5 new directors. Oh, that's a good one, Snow. Oh, God. See, if stuff like that was happening, I would play a different game. Especially since these days, there's a lot of really good indie games on phones. Oh, I can do the tarot thing now. Oh, Rotato. Really good game available on mobile. Question about mind control yoga. You can look at a video from last season. Aside of that, I don't know who is playing the build this season. Let's see. So how does this work? Advance 2 cells. Cool. Okay. Advance 1 cell. Okay. Right click to play card. Advance 4 cells. All right. I've got some of a loot. I got 3. Cool. 2. Wait. I don't understand this game. It's just kind of playing itself. Surely this is just because it's the tutorial. I think it's just because it's the tutorial. Wild Rift is the League of Legends, right? See, I played League of Legends way back in the day, but I haven't for a very long time. And thank you very much, Lowlife. Select any Arcana. Okay, so I want 4. So you've collected all the chests, all right? Sure. Enter the Fateful Contest. Well, that's quite a view. I see where this season's budget went. Yeah, there's quite a few jiggle physics going on. Maybe this is why the phones are on fire these days, and oh, I almost died standing in all that. I should not have stood in all that. Microfate spell damage. Cool, that's useful for my minion build. Unfortunately, I don't know where they are in this game. This game doesn't seem to have too many manly men. Maybe Rahan? I'm sure there is that kind of game. I don't know what it would be, because in general, I don't really play gacha games. So I could put spell damage, minion damage. Oh, but it's 14 to 18%, so I'm gambling. Well, I guess the minion attack... Oh no, the minion life. Aha! Yes, confirm. I have now removed minion life for minion damage. Okay, and now I'm going to leave the realm of jiggle physics. So here's the thing about most gacha games. After playing Genshin Impact for about a year, I think I got to pretty close to my lifetime tolerance for the genre. Also, I need to think of other good games you can play on mobile. I believe there's a mobile version of Card Shop TCG Simulator called Card Shop TCG Tycoon. That'd be another one. You could play RuneScape. RuneScape's good on mobile. Depending on what mobile device you have, I vaguely remember there being something about being able to play AAA games. Like, can't you play Resident Evil and Assassin's Creed on mobile now? Or maybe that's just a new iPhone thing. Wonderful. See, funny thing about that, on YouTube, I have gambling ads blocked from my channel. You should not get a gambling ad. If you do, then something has gone very wrong because they are supposed to be blocked. If I could, on Twitch, I would do the same. Wait, KTM, who said I went from PoE 2 to this? I went from God of Weapons to this. Because before the season went live, I was playing God of Weapons. You know, I wonder if God of Weapons is available on phones. Might be. It's pretty fun. I'd say it's not quite as good as Brotato, but it's definitely a solid game in the genre, and it's probably like $5 on mobile, because it's like $5 on Steam. Yeah, I do not like how all-encompassing sports betting has become either. It's not good. Oh, it's unfortunate that God of Weapons isn't available on phones. Well, I know 100% Brotato is. Unfortunately, half the time, I can't remember if something's actually available on a phone or if I'm just thinking it should be because it's an indie game that doesn't seem too graphically intense. See, that's the thing. You can gamble your Flame Elementium and Divines in games. You should not be gambling your real-world money. Because when you lose all your Flame Elementium, it's not a big deal. And when you lose all your money, it is a big deal. On the other hand, if you're like, well, I am spending $50 on this thing, and you treat it like you are spending the money, whatever. That's different. But you got to treat it like you've already spent all the money. Is this build better than Growing Breeze? Absolutely no idea. I last played Growing Breeze in like the Season 4 preseason. And I've played this character to level 28. Yeah, gambling in small quantities as a hobby is fine. But the way it's getting pushed, especially in America right now, is not good. Soulcore Gamba. Yeah, I did that a lot. I did that too much. I'm not doing that anymore. Even though I made way too much. I made like 100 divines off that, which I was not expecting. I was like, I'm probably going to lose money doing it the second time. Nope. Plus 100 div. That's a good amount of life. I'm going to put that on instead. Minion skill area. Tempting. Don't tempt me, game. Minion max life. My minions don't really lose life so far, so it's whatever. Man, that affliction effect is still taunting me. Well, at least you got one at the end so you didn't completely rip, but that does happen. When I did my first set of 2,000-ish, there was a time where I went through 300, got nothing. Which, doing some quick math, 300 times... I'm too lazy to do 116, so I'm going to do 115. Actually, wait. No, not 150. 300 times at the time I was paying... I'd like to say 7x each. That's 2,100x. So that was somewhere around 19 divines. Doing very rough math. It sounds like your cats are having fun playing. Yeah, in small sample sizes, it can get pretty rough. Big sample sizes, like if you do 8,000, I don't think you can lose money as long as you do the math ahead of time. Yes, this is a new class, Iris Vigilant Breeze. One thing I really don't miss when I'm playing PoE 2, I really don't miss having to level up skills. Actually really nice. Oh, so this is always active. Oh no, it's not always active. You still have to get to the end. Yes, pets absolutely boost players a lot. Attack and cast speed. I'm going to be honest, I don't know. I just clicked the first thing that said minion. Because minion nodes. Since I'm leveling, I didn't really pay that much attention, to be honest with you. Minion movement speed. Or minion attack and cast speed. Yeah, I think attack and cast speed here. Let's find out. Is it? Yes. This is recently summoned. I have no idea if I have others or not, but it's fine because I'm not even using the legendary node yet. So right now, all I'm doing is using all of the regular minion nodes. See, I just clicked the first thing that said minion. Because I figured I would figure it out once I got to the point where the end node actually mattered. Well, yeah, but the beginner nodes are already good. It's the end node that's not good. So it doesn't matter right now, because I'm like level 28. I don't know. I'll figure all that stuff out later. Right now I'm leveling, and I don't want to put in effort. But I will probably swap it once I unlock the end node, because the end node is not good here. Oh, wait. Skill slot. Oh, no. Yeah, see, if I had seen a bunch of aura stuff, that would not have been good. Let's see. Sure, extended duration. I don't know if Rahan's gender-bent skin is behind the battle pass or not. If it is, it would be the first skin to be behind the battle pass. Usually the skins are gacha banners, and you have to spend like $100 to get them. Occasionally they are saying you buy directly from the shop. Yes, he does. Okay, fine. For science, let's take a look. Is he here? Wait, how do I sort? Oh, right. There's still no sorting, is there? Oh, this is probably just stuff I have. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'm in the outfit. Oh, wait, is there a different outfit menu? I forget how to do this because I almost never open the shop. I don't think I've equipped a skin in like 3 seasons. Because... Oh, Jay. Because half the time, the characters that I'm playing don't have skins. Or the skins don't look good. Like, last time I was playing Yoga, his skins didn't look good, so I didn't put skins on. Let's see. So, it is... from Shop Packs. Oh, look. The physics engine is going hard there. Shop Packs. Yep. So I guess it's here. Ah. So it is 1,680. Well, that's good. It's not a gacha banner. That will cost you, if you haven't bought anything before, $15, if not, like 30. I'm glad it is not behind the banner. As for why does it keep jiggling? Well, because we already established the season's entire budget went into a new jiggle physics engine, so they had to add boobs to everything to show off all the work that they did. Just like how the Stellar Blade devs keep making the jiggle physics better and better, because that was half of their budget. Yep, no problem. I'm kind of surprised that we didn't get Maid Moto, to be honest with you, because Maid Catgirl sold incredibly well for them. A broom and a dustpan. And the dustpan has to be pink. I feel like a lot of games have released maid costumes. Especially Korean games. Example, Stellar Blade. The minion crit stuff still doesn't matter that much. So I think I'm going to go over here. I mean, Stellar Blade is the game that makes the outfits in Nier look reasonable. That's all I'm gonna say. I need to stop going into minion mode. It really isn't a good idea when right now all I need to do is walk and everything dies. That rare lived. That's unfortunate. I think it's really hard to tell when you're in the leveling process, because you don't get the coolest part, which is unleashing the ultimate abilities and kind of just destroying stuff. Because you could just walk around and everything would die anyway. Because what I suspect is I won't necessarily be using the manual control all that much while mapping. And instead, it'll be, oh, here's a boss, time to go manual control mode and just wreck it. How pay to win is the game now? Well, the seasonal pet looks to be the most powerful, as in gives the most loot that they have ever made. And as of right now, it doesn't seem like any of the new systems really close the gap. If anything, it just creates opportunities to monetize in the future. So, at least as pay to win, if not more pay to win than it was last season. And if they start giving people a lot more legendary pets, maybe less pay to win in the future. If they instead make pets more and more important with each passing season, more pay to win in the future. And with how powerful some of the legendary battle pets are, I'm very concerned that future content may be balanced around them, whether it's next season or in 5 seasons as the game just naturally gets difficult over time. And, well, if all the players who've been playing a long time have the legendary battle pets, it's going to be pretty bad if you're a new player. So that hasn't happened yet. Right now, it's really just the loot where there's a massive advantage, and so we'll see how it goes. Preparation will proc or is in Minion. Good question. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not planning to stay Fire Spirits late game. I plan to go Erosion, so it's fine. Even if it doesn't work, it's totally fine. Max life per level. Yeah, that feels like it's probably worth. Do any of these boots have movement speed? Ooh, that's really tempting. Yeah, I'm going to put that on. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Did I? No, I unequipped the right one. Never mind. It's fine. No need to panic. Well, I have good news in terms of a working loot filter in PoE 2. Neversink is working on it. So, soon. Minion damage max life. I don't know if that's better for an initial growth, but it makes me tankier. And right now, my minions seem to do all the damage anyway. So, sure. Yep, and if I'm remembering correctly, it's going to be done in a couple days. I don't remember if there was a date or not. Which I should remember that. Oh, right, your console. Never mind. I was thinking PC. True. Right now, loot filter doesn't work on console. Yeah, the only console that I have is Switch. So any game like PoE 2, I cannot imagine Pewee 2 on the Nintendo Switch. The Switch would explode. It would just explode. It would be a bomb. And so as a result, I often forget that Pewee is on console. Built for Breach, and yep, Breach is where you need the loot filter the most, absolutely. Yeah, originally I thought the topic wasn't about console filters, but just loot filters in general, because he's working on a set with strictnesses and all that. And I know that's very soon. But I don't remember exactly when. Alright. I can put on an aura. I am assuming spell amplification is the best thing to do. I don't know for sure, but I'm just going to click it and put it on and worry about it later. Oh, I should probably see if there's actually... Spirit Mage's buff. That doesn't help either. Okay, what do you do? Damage, speed, life. So basically the same thing. Okay, cool. I think this... Yeah, it's the same for the most part. Oh, that's interesting. So if you use a higher rarity pet, you get the packed nodes earlier. I could have sworn, I'd have to go back and check the reveal, but I could have sworn they said they were changing how legendaries worked. Or was that just from leveling them up that it changed? I don't remember now. But also, I notice that the end nodes are not as powerful as the old, like, end node for damage pets, or just the damage slot, I should say. So even though you have 3 instead of a 1, you're not gaining that much more damage. Yes. Yeah, so I could have sworn that one of the things they said is they were changing how unlocking nodes and leveling up pets worked, because it used to be that as you leveled up your pet, like this guy would give me more nodes than... There's a random blue pet that's level 2. Yes, this guy. Hey, you have a question about minion scaling. Will something that adds 5 to 8 fire damage per 10 strength affect minions? Unless it says minions on it, no. So in that case, I would expect it would not affect your minions. Oh, move speed's still here. That's good to know. So this is... enhanced attack minion damage. This one is synthetic troop. Yeah, I should swap that off. Damage, speed, life. I mean, I'd like a vision rune, so that sounds like a pretty good deal. Let's do it. Now that you've said that, and now there's a free rune involved, I'm all in. And end of a fight. Easy. At some point, I'll be able to have an opinion on the new character. Yes, I have played her for like 30 levels, but for the first 30 or so levels, the gameplay has been no different from the existing version of the character, because I don't really get to do the cool stuff, because my fire aura just kills things anyway. TLDR, Minions OP. Oh, Armor Stacker Rock Magus. I mean, I guess you do still get the bonuses from the Rock Magus. So if you instead used Rock Magus on an Armor Stacker character, that would work. I'm going to do a little bit of reading after this, because the other question is... okay, let's do it now. Vigilant Breeze. So, active Spirit Magus. Merge with a Magi, entering the Vigilant state. You take all damage except for the second skill swap, only skills that don't have an attacking or casting action. So like buffs, healing, I'm guessing, movement speed. When controlling a Spirit Magus, Iris's movement speed is applied instead. During Vigilant, Spirit Magi lose life. They gain 1 stack of Breeze, which is additional damage, so you want to keep their health up so that they get more Breeze to do 150% more damage. And when they're conjuring or not merged, they lose the Breeze. So basically, you want them to live. And since this is a static drain, eventually I would assume you just out-heal it. Cool. That doesn't say anything about uses your modifiers, though. So I would assume the whole uses your modifiers thing does not apply. I should probably add some points here. It's been a little bit. Let's see. The number of Spirit Magi in power seems bad. Because instead of getting 2 spirits, I get 1 spirit, and it only gets 85% more damage. So I'm going to go with the Empower skill effect instead. Because right now my issue isn't damage, it's coverage. And also, I think the damage is slightly lower than what I'll get out of multiple. Yeah, that does sound like a good support. Also, I saw swimming fish rod, and the first thing I thought was fishing rod. Just saying. All right, I have to talk with her. Let's see what it says. So, Blazing Dance. Let's see, details. Blazing Spin. Persistent fire damage. I'm assuming it buffs both rather than just the crit strike rating. I don't 100% know, though. Yeah, it should be easy to test later. Well, I'd probably have to make sure I'm dropping all of my Spirit Magus effect nodes first. But then, yeah. Let's see. What does Elemental Duo do? Yeah, it's +1 and plus 20% damage. There's no way that isn't just better. Versus you can only have one and it's 85% damage. And yes, I know, you get a support back, but still, the support's not going to make up for that. Oh, look, I can put another thing in here. I don't think any of these are actually... Let's see. Additional damage, additional minion damage. Knockback distance now. Wait. Let's see if I have... Servant damage, servant speed, servant life. Servant buff, servant cooldown. I feel like the servant buff is good, though. Sure. Let's just do this. Then do that. Oh no, the servant buff stuff is right at the start. No. But I really kind of want the cooldown. Okay, fine, we won't do that. Yeah, I'm just going to do this for now. Because then I get 24% damage. Yay, clicking a bunch of things. There we go. Chance to use an enhanced skill. I don't believe I am using Area of Effect at the moment. Alright, have a good night. I don't know. I'll check next time I get enough energy to add a skill slot. It's kind of how it goes. Isn't Savage Growth the one giving me like 40% more damage right now? Whenever I press my button. I don't think that's the one I want to be replacing. I could be remembering wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's one giving me like 40% damage right now. Yeah, but you're forgetting how much growth there is. Like, when I actually hit all my buffs, these guys have 200 to 300 of it. Oh, that's interesting. Only one of them had 300. I wonder why one of them gained all the growth there, not the other one. Don't know if it was just something to do with him hitting the boss, or he was out of range when I buffed. All I know is I'm getting close to Keegan, and then I will melt him. It is quite late. That's the downside of a season start timing. Level 39. Game's lagging a little bit. Are there too many enemies on screen? That could be the problem. Just delete all the enemies from your screen. Interlocking Soul. That work? I forget. I forget if that says Minion. Oh, it does. Oh, no. Okay, well. I know what I'm using from now on. Cool. Yep, and a little of that could be because I'm streaming. And that was because I was stuck on enemies, not because I was lagging. Yeah, Interlocking Soul is really good for minions in general. I just couldn't remember if the item said minions or if it said something like synthetic troops, where it wouldn't apply to Iris's spirit magi. I don't think I've actually streamed PoE 2 at all. I'm pretty sure I've only recorded videos for it. Which is a little bit different, because when I'm streaming, I'm encoding to both Twitch and YouTube, which is more stressful than just recording locally. I don't think I have, no. I'm pretty sure this is my first stream in like 4 months. Zen has been streaming a lot of PoE. The thing is, I always go, I should stream more, and then I get busy with stuff. I don't know, maybe even next time I play Balatro, I'll stream. Well, I'm probably going to stream more Torchlight too, but after the Torchlight stuff. All I know is I'm definitely not streaming Souls or Souls-like games. Did that once, never again. Right. I like I can just pause here and check to see if I get anything, which I do not, energy-wise. See, I need energy. I have not now. I don't tend to look at stuff like that because you never know what's just random junk in the code and what's actually something that's going to be part of the game. Especially since PoE 2 is based off of PoE 1, so I'm sure there's a lot of stuff in there that's just in there from PoE 1. The fight ended before it started. I couldn't use all my buffs. Okay, let's try again. Buff the guys. Buff the guys. Oh, fight over. I used to like theory crafting a lot. I don't so much anymore. These days, I kind of just want to play the game and learn by playing. But hey, if you have fun, have at it. Oh, look, minion damage. Worse in every other way, but that's fine. It has damage on it. Yeah, that's probably what did it. And also probably why I don't like live service stuff as much anymore. No, I've always been on and off about live service. Really, the only difference is I played a lot more live services in the past because I couldn't afford to buy and play other games. And hey, why don't my minions have big obnoxious auras? Because yes, in the settings, you can turn that off. See, because it's bothering you, now I'm tempted to not check it. Oh, this after Keegan. Oh, even more reason for me to not check it, because you'll stay up and keep watching the stream. You're giving me so many reasons to not do this. Rip minions. They just got obliterated. Okay. Did I get good loot? I don't think Boar's Iron Crown is good loot. But okay, let's see what this is. So, Savage Growth is 0,156. So, 10 growth would be 0.156, 1.56 per 100. And they get an initial 150 that reduces, I'm guessing after Reconjuring. I don't quite know how that works. I'm not 100% sure about that. And then they gain the buff 8 times. So it is 1.56 times 3 times 8. 37.44, if I've understood all this correctly. But admittedly, I didn't read everything super carefully, so maybe I missed something there. It is entirely possible I missed something. But doesn't the buff stack? Or did I misread part of a tooltip? Because yes, I think it's 5%-ish per stack. Huh. +1 to max Spirit Magi in map. Minus 40% additional Spirit Magus skill damage. Wait, +1 Spirit Magus skill level. Spirit Magi minus 80%. So it just doesn't take damage anymore? And this one's also minus 80%? Huh. Okay, well that seems really good. Let's see. So additional growth, or additional damage for every 1 point of growth. Gains a buff. Oh, wait a minute. The buff doesn't stack 8 times. They have to cast 8 times. Okay, never mind. This is much worse than I thought. See, I thought that the green text meant that the buff stacked 8 times. So I thought it was that number times 8, and that's why it was good. So, something else. Sure, let's go with this. I don't know what else. I want to buy search bar. Yeah, see, usually when there's green text with a number like that, it stacks. So that's what I thought it was. Okay, well, quest done. Now we talk to this guy and go on to part 3. Yeah, if a buff can't stack, it's a lot worse. Yeah. So that's just auto attack. So now that my Spirit Magus has 80% reduced damage, it should be hitting way harder, right? Yeah, there's the stage stuff, which I will admit I haven't played Iris much, so I don't 100% know. See, this is the thing. I don't pay very much attention while leveling because leveling is very easy. I'm just kind of chilling and killing everything. And I'm going to be honest, I don't remember exactly where to turn off the red aura thing because I did it like 3 seasons ago. I don't know if it's actually more damage to take control of a Spirit Magus right now. But it's cool, so I'm going to keep doing it. Also, the buff is definitely auto-casting. Like, you can see it right here, the Blazing Spin. It's just going on cooldown automatically, which is really good. Yeah, it's a pretty long, like, cast. Wait, is this the ultimate? Molten Rising? Or is the ultimate not active yet? Because I think this is just for regular melee stuff. Yes, this is just for regular melee stuff. I should definitely not be doing this because I should have Blink. Oh no. Cutscene. Can't be Spirit Magus in cutscene. Imagine if you could be a Spirit Magus in the cutscene. That'd be cool. Should definitely make that a thing. I feel like the claim button should be a claim all button. Because I have to click here and then over here. The other downside of doing this is I've realized none of my buff skills get used. I wonder if you can automate those, though. And if you automate them, do they go off? That's what I need to know. And I think I need to be 55 for that. So for now, out of Magus mode. First thing I'm doing when I hit 55 is just putting automation on all my buffs. And it should be pretty obvious if they're going off or not. I would imagine it's just an oversight if it doesn't work. Because, yeah, when they have train automation, surely it's fine. But I've got to check. I need to know. That worked pretty well. Let's see, 3 new talent nodes. So I'm going to get this. So my Spirit Magi have gained a level. I got some mana back, which I could potentially turn into another aura. Wait, could I? Is there another aura I could use? Rip Explodo last season. Poor guy. Don't worry, it won't happen when Maid Moto comes out. Wait, I can revert all these and get to the end now. So 1, 2, 3. Like that. I think Exploding Moto is one of my most played characters, actually. So it feels pretty bad that he got forgotten about. He did benefit pretty significantly from the frame change, though. Because he was one of those builds that it was kind of really hard to impossible to get to 30 attacks per second. But it was relatively easy, well, before he got nerfed into the ground. Relatively easy to get him to hit pretty hard. So if they fixed the nerfed into the ground part, hopefully what that means is it should be fairly easy to benefit from the 1.5 trillion instead of 500 billion. And then the builds that could already hit 30 attacks per second, those builds are fine. They did not get nerfed. They also did not get buffed. Because 500 billion times 3 is the same as 1.5 trillion, and it is 3 times the amount of time. Oh no, I'm taking all the damage. Oof. Oh, I was saying Exploding Moto got buffed by the single hit damage cap change. Because it was very easy to hit for 500 billion on him, and it was pretty difficult to hit faster than like 10-ish times a second. I don't think they did, but I'm saying if he got fixed, which hopefully he did. He was called out specifically, so I would assume that yes. Oh, hi enemies. Bye enemies. Ow, that kind of hurt. I should not have tanked that. Yeah, good old DPS dragon. The Hanged Man. Oh, I see. A boss just comes down and attacks me. Fun, fun. That seems pretty good. 700% more damage. Like, For Lightning Conduit and PoE 2, those are rookie numbers, but for anything else, that's pretty darn good. I have a problem currently. I can't really buff, because if I buff my minions, everything's just dead before the buffs really do anything. This is a very serious issue. Sure, let's click Steel Vanguard. I'll actually figure that out later. Because for now, 3... Oh, it's a 4-pointer. Spicy. Oh, I see. Because he's based on multiple HP bars instead of having damage reduction like a lot of the other bosses in the game. Yeah. Makes sense. Wait, that's the other point that I wanted. The damage gets transferred. Is there a ranger build or skill close to Rain of Arrows? There are a couple. I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's something like Lethal Barrage. That is the most Rain of Arrows like. But there are several bow/gun skills that are about raining projectiles on enemies. That makes sense. I do wonder how many other people had the same experience that I did of putting on all the different Magi early and then being sad because fire is just so much better while leveling. Because I think if we're talking about coolness, erosion's definitely the coolest. But in terms of power, it's really hard to beat a passive aura that melts everything on your screen. Like, really hard to beat. Three talent nodes, perfect. So, I think I just go ultimate damage here. Because I don't think I want +1 Magus. Actually, wait. Right now I have 2 Magi, so 200 times 0.6. So it would go down to 120 plus 60, 180. So I would have more coverage, potentially, but less actual damage. Yeah. 32. Battle Trumpet. 50% chance to use an enhanced skill. No, I think I'm going to go Talons of the Abyss. And over here, some damage stuff. Hey, welcome on in. When you say you're lost in what's going on, what do you mean? Where do you find leveling guides for Selena? I don't know specifically for Selena, but you can find leveling guides for characters, either 1, on the pro builds in-game, number 2, through the hero rankings if you're comfortable just copying someone's character, number 3, if you need more of a guide, videos on YouTube, and number 4, if you are willing to do some translation and or can understand Mandarin, Billy. As a note, I cannot really talk about number 4 very much because I don't have any personal experience with it. Because I'm not willing to do translation and I don't speak Mandarin. All right, have a good night, Minnie. Thanks for stopping by. Yep, no problem. I killed the enemies so fast where the music got confused. The music was like, it's go time. It's not go time. Wait, it's you win time. That's how you know your build's one of the good ones. And I need a hero memory so I can actually get one of my traits. Maybe. 50% chance to gain a barrier. Yeah, I like that. Just extra defenses. Okay, I will also put this on because it has actual ES as a stat. I'm playing an orange build. It's great. I just put on all the orange items. And then walk through the game. Ooh, memory scrap. I kind of want to put on blurry steps, but I'm not sure if I'm quite in a point where I can drop my healing. So I'd have to drop healing for it. It'd be really funny, though, because if you transform, I think you can use blurry steps while transformed. And I think the movement speed bonus, because it applies to Iris herself, should transfer over when you are transformed Iris minion. I mean, I guess there's not that much of a death penalty, so I'm just going to try it, and if I die, I die. Sometimes you have to YOLO. Actually, this is where I'm going to find out that blurry steps requires 50. Oh, good, it doesn't. Cool. And extended duration. Okay. Now I do this. I do this and this and this. And yes, I can blurry steps as a minion. I can go... Well, long term it's going to be much faster, but right now I can go slightly faster as blurry minion. Yay for going slightly faster. I'm just waiting to find out that when transformed, all of my bonuses double dip or something weird. And I do infinite damage. That hit quite hard. All the enemies explode. Okay, I'm kind of liking the transform into a minion and, like, one-shot the boss. Because I think that's the end game for this. Good luck with that, Zethy. You are welcome to do that. I am not going to be. I am perfectly happy to become the minion instead of becoming the madman. Definitely should have done this earlier. How much movement speed do I get at this level? Let's find out. Blurry steps, 30%. That's not bad. $53 should be plenty. We... If you mean the Reaping mod, yes. Because as a Reap Purification build, your damage comes from the Purification effect, not the Reap itself. So, technically, yes, if you have infinite money, a higher tier Reaping mod adds some amount of damage. But the difference between a T0 and a T7, just to throw out a rough number, might be 10% total damage. But a T0 is way harder to get. So you just run the T7 and prioritize other better stats and upgrade the Reaping mod tier when you have nothing else left to upgrade. And that's not 10% total as in more DPS for your character. That's like 10% of the damage contributed by the one Reap out of the like 7 that you have. King Lionheart doesn't seem to realize he's dead. Okay, he realized. And, ooh, yes. 6% attack speed. Just what I wanted. Except not really. The ultimate of Merged Spirit Magi has no cool... Oh, that sounds fun. That sounds really fun. It consumes 14%. Okay. Okay, maybe. Ultimates... Oh, that's interesting. You gain more stacks and lose less life. Let's see. 30% chance. Cast an enhanced skill. It restores life at +1 to max breeze stacks. I mean, I think for now I go Whirlwind Tango because the ultimate skill button is fun. But also long-term, I don't know. Long-term... probably going to depend on which Magus I use. Okay, so it still has a cast time. It's still kind of slow. But there's no official cooldown. Yep, no problem. Oh wait, does that say lose life or take damage? Consumes. Okay, so it will still lose the health despite having 2 80% additionals, which means my Spirit Magus, assuming those are actually take 80% less, they should take 4% of normal damage, meaning they're basically immortal except to the consume effects, if that's how it works, which in Torchlight you cannot take for granted. After I get a couple more points, I'm probably going to do some Spirit Magus cooldown stuff so that I can keep the Fire Aura up. I mean, it's broken in terms of keeping your Spirit Magi alive, yes. But in terms of, like, is minion survivability on an immortal minion actually that big of a deal? If it was 80% minus 80% additional damage taken for your character, oh yeah, Giga broke it. But, like, Moto can make his minions literally unkillable. And the Moto that can't do that kills them as part of his DPS rotation. So thinking about it that way... Oh no, did I forget to click the thing? I might have forgotten to click the thing. I might have to go back. That's unfortunate. Yeah, thinking about it that way, it seems fine, to be honest. Yes, but not if you're using the, like, take control of. You'd have to literally be a minion. Which, unfortunately, the ability doesn't say that you can be. Okay, I did not get the other orb. I do have to backtrack. Unfortunate. Yeah, it's always the technicalities that get you. It is always the technicalities. See if I can do this without getting zapped by the beam here. Okay, cool. I did it without getting zapped by the beam. Perfect. Oh. There we go. GG. Yo, right, I have to go up here first. Ooh. I always go left for some reason. I'm gonna go right this time. Just because. Monster level 50. Challenging foes. I am 53. As I remember, there's about to be a second zone, which I'll probably hit at like 55. And then it's the boss, and then it's maps. Died a couple times early on, but aside of that, this has been super smooth. Which is hilarious because I haven't had a hero trait effectively for the entire leveling process, which... It's one thing for the hero trait rework that I don't like about leveling. Ever since, it really feels like most characters just don't have a hero trait at low levels. What I really need to find out, though, is which Spirit Magus ultimate abilities have the shortest cooldown. Wait, no, never mind. Sorry, not shortest cooldown. Shortest cast time. I don't know why I said cooldown there. Yeah, it's been 2.5 hours, and given that I wasn't really paying attention and wasn't trying to go fast, that does feel kind of ridiculously quick. I don't know, maybe that's just normal? I don't know. I'd have to look back at my yoga stream to see if I leveled him in roughly the same time or if it took longer. I do like how all the enemies charge, which puts them all in the death cone AoE from my Magi. Like, yes, charge it. Good job, guys. Whee! Oh no, my character got stuck because it's like, go equip this thing. Yes, yes, I will equip the... Wait, will I equip the thing? No, I will not equip the thing. Never mind. Because I need more energy to equip the thing. I am not going to be making an updated Frostwall Fireball now. But if you want to know how the curse swap works, check out my more recent videos for... I forget if it was in both the Archmage Fireball Frostwall or just the Archmage Spark. But I know in at least one of those, I cover the curse swap stuff. And the reason I won't be making an update video is because there haven't really been that many changes to the game. And so, not too much to change. If the upcoming patch changes something big, which it very might not, I don't know, very well might, especially for Archmage, then if I go back and play the build more, I'll make an update. If not, I'll make a video on what I'm playing instead. Also, !max roll, check out the weapon swaps mechanic guide. That will tell you quite a bit more. It should explain how the weapon swap system works in detail and how you have to set things up. And as for the question of did I skip the treasure troves? Nope. I did quite a bit of grinding in them. Okay, TLDR of Delirium. Everything's boring and gray and depressing. That's pretty much... Oh yeah, you also kill monsters. That's kind of most of what it is. So I was talking about a Path of Exile 2 guide there. And Maxwell is still producing guides for Path of Exile 2. Yep. I like how there's a little explodey stuff on the floor behind me. As if the enemies are actually going to be able to kill me. Well, okay. I say that. That's very dangerous. I shouldn't say that because now I'm just standing here. Do I think the next Puri 1 season launch is in January? Well, I kind of can't see them doing it in February because you don't want to go into the month where every other game is running away from. Yeah. I'd say you don't want to be in February when every other game is running away from that month right now. The only thing that is going to be more contentious than February is whenever GTA comes out. And so, yeah. To be honest, I'm probably not going to play the next Puri 1 League unless it's something that looks really, really interesting. I think I've kind of gotten my fill of Puri from Puri 2. There's a couple other things I want to do. And I suspect after Torchlight, I'll have gotten my fill of live services for a bit. So I'm probably going to be playing some single-player titles. But we'll see. Maybe after I play Torchlight, I'll be like, no, I want to go back and play more Puri. And hey, how's it going, Letador? Hey, no problem. I am glad the build helped. And I'm sure Dread will also be very glad the build helped. And as for more Torchlight resources, I also wish there were more resources for Torchlight. Oh, whoops, I walked too far. The sun. Oh no, it burns. I should probably figure out what the bad notes do at some point. Nice, nice. Morning coffee's always good. That's also how I start my day. I actually put out a little bit of a teaser on Blue Sky, but for those of you here, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. One of these single-player games that I am going to play some point in the near future, I don't know exactly when, but at some point between now and the end of February, the little-known, or I guess maybe these days infamous, ARPG by the name of Wolcen Lords of Mayhem. That's going to be interesting. I have played it before, but I haven't played it in a very long time. I think at this point it is definitively fair to say that it is not a live service. I looked a little bit at Caves of Kut. It looks very good. Oh my god. Someone with the name Rage in general chat is crying about nerfs. Oh, the irony. When I played Wilson, it was also very, very buggy. In fact, I remember my first build in Wilson couldn't take damage and did basically infinite damage. That's kind of just peak. Immortal and infinite damage. It was immortal because you could have a 100% chance to block 100% of a damage. And then you could transfer ailments off of yourself if you had too many ailments on yourself. And you just used a fast-hitting automated skill and self-inflicted ailments. Then all of a sudden, you'd constantly have ailments. And because you constantly had them, you constantly transferred them to enemies. So you're now just immune to all ailments. And because you have a 100% chance to block 100% of the damage, you're now immune to all hit damage too. And so then you just won. And also, the reason you did infinite damage is there was a node that was supposed to give you damage based on 0.5 or 5% of your block chance. So if you had 100% block chance, you would get 5% damage. Instead, it gave damage based on 50 of your block chance. In other words, 50 times 100. Or 5... Wait, no. I was about to say 5,000. I was about to say 5,000. That would be 5 times... Or, no, wait. It is 5,000. I am so bad at math sometimes. Also, it's kind of late. I'm starting to get tired and my math skills get worse. But yes, 5,000% damage. There we go. That is the number. And that... Well, that is what you would call fair and balanced. I'm just surprised there wasn't a spiffing Brit video on it at the time. Although I also think at the time, the issue that was getting more attention wasn't how broken builds were, it was the fact that people's progress kept getting reset to the end of Act 1, which... That bug, not so funny. That bug was just bad. The damage bug and the invulnerability and all that, I mean, it's kind of funny. Epic music. Battle is intensifying. Use buffs. And battle's over. Okay, chill with the epic music. Yeah. Yep, we are back playing some Torchlight. Or I guess not playing some Torchlight because I stood in a freezy thing. But you know, when I'm not frozen, playing Torchlight. Also, I don't recommend standing into freezing things. Just saying. Feels like the enemies are just a little bit beefier here. Oh, that didn't hit very hard. And level 56. Oh, goddammit, I walked into another freezy thing. Okay, I'll go around this way. Thank you, Editor. That sunlit pendant probably isn't very useful, but... Here we go. Enter the treasure trove. I was very, very busy at League Start, and then I was going to stream, except a lot of the stuff I was doing was probably not very good stream content. I don't know. Is it good stream content to watch me just run up to Zesht and one-shot him and run up to Zesht, or click the Reforge button on Soul Cores for 5 hours? If so, maybe I will stream more PoE2. If not, maybe when I'm doing things that aren't that. Yeah, in short, December was very busy, so I definitely didn't have time. So depending on how many run-throughs I do, which I haven't decided yet, it's gonna be like 3 hours to maps. Call of Souls, Memory of Origin, cool. Gain 5 growth when a minion lands a critical... Oh! Oh, it's literally perfect. Cool. All the orange items. This is 54. Maybe I won't go up to 60 then. Maybe I'll just go up to like 58. Although 60 would unlock my second... Would it be the second? No, it wouldn't. Because that is another origin. Okay. Then maybe I don't care about 60 yet. I also suspect this is where fire spirits are starting to fall off just a little bit. Probably just need some gear. Or to hit my buff buttons, which... That too. Wait a minute. No, I don't. Why do I need to hit my buff buttons? My buff buttons can hit themselves for me now. Oh, no, it can't. I need to level up more. Okay, well, one of my buff buttons can hit itself for me now. I seem to be pretty decently tanky. Lady's Tears. And another Memory of Origin. Additional Spirit Mage's ultimate damage and ailment damage dealt by ultimate. Or reconjuring its more life. Spirit Magi are immune to elemental... Okay. Yes, please. So they're just immune to elemental damage now. Oh. I wonder. So, Erosion Magus, level 12. Currently it is Fire Magus 14, but it gets +5. See, so Scattered Mud, Withering Payback, World of Thorns. Huh. Towering Mountains, Pummel the Ground. Okay. I want to try some more Magus stuff. So, install, activate. This is definitely a little bit less damage. Well, let's see how a boss goes. It's going to be the determining factor. Ooh. Taking a little damage. Don't have the clear. This is seeming pretty bad by comparison. But also, I haven't done this yet. Okay, that seemed pretty good by comparison. So, basically, I just do this, and... Oh! Chunk, 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 chunk. I need more cast speed. I wonder, does that use my cast speed or my minion's cast speed? That's an interesting question. But okay, that was that guy. Seems like there's some potential there. I like how this is still called Elemental Duo. And now, gonna do the same thing. First, kind of let the rock spirits do their thing, and then manually take control. They're doing rock spin quite a bit. Okay, so that's that. Ooh, that was a big burst of damage. Yep. Bonk. Bonk. So this is kind of a leap slam build. Oh no, the bus ran away. Cool. I think that's enough of that for now. Fire spirits are definitely way better for just the passive clear. But if I can get more ultimate skill chance, Erosion Magus could be pretty darn good. Okay, so now that I have this many... Which one was it that had the cooldown? There we go. Oh, upgrade. Because now it's 2% additional damage, of course. So the origin effect I should probably override at some point. But this is really important for the enhanced skill. It goes up to here. Oh, so this is 7, this is 5. Is it 7, 5, 5 for 17 total? Right. And dead. Bonk. Oh, that did good bonking damage. Okay, becoming the Spirit Magus and just spamming your ultimate is fun. I think I need more minion speed, though. Like that. Max mana, armor, stuff. Ooh, and power skill level minion damage, you know? That seems like a good thing to allocate next. Bonk. Bonk. I like how there's a timer. Like, careful, better do this in time. Most of a timer, the boss has been immune to damage. Okay, the boss is immune to damage again. Goodbye. Goodbye, Ordrak. Have fun. Eternal Moon. I don't think Eternal Moon is helpful. But I honestly don't remember. The Memory of Discipline, though. That is definitely helpful. 21 instead of 26. Okay, cool. The Eternal Moon is not helpful. Also, good to know. Okay, and claim all. Claim all this stuff. I like how I didn't claim the Forsaken Iris Vigilant Breeze, but yet I was playing Forsaken Iris. There's too many things to claim, man. This is ridiculous. I don't even want to know what's here. At least there's this. This is good. This is a legendary pet for everyone. Wait, there's 2 daily lives. Okay. Sure. I guess we need 2 now. And this is defeats Traveler time mark 7. Got it. Blah, blah, blah. Skip, skip, skip. But I'm sure this is going to be popular. Teleport effect. Yeah, 3 hours to maps. That's pretty good, I'd say. Lock that. Damage instead of int. Minion damage armor. I think minion damage armor is better than int, honestly. So it's Bound Flame Elementium. Wait, this... Netherrealm Master. Okay. Oh, I have to check the skill guide, don't I? I always forget the quest order here. There we go. I don't know the answer to that, Landon. So talk to the arms dealer. Let's get rid of all the quests. Okay. Definitely not actually crafting the belt. And now I talk to another realm mentor. Now I get my beacons, and now I get level 60, so I can actually better transform into my minions somehow. I don't know how. Yes, more beacons. I'm glad the tutorial tells me to do the thing I was going to do anyway. I'm pretty sure you can stay transformed for an unlimited amount of time, provided you have enough health regen. Ooh, hello. Slightly spooky. Surely I want to be ES based. Oh, look, I'm 60. Yes. Okay, install. Max energy shield. Nice. It's actually really good for a first one. So, while in vigilant state, all spirit magi are considered merged. +1 to max magi in map. For every one magus, there's 1% additional damage from merged. 8% of... plus 8%... Oh, okay. Or... +1 to max breeze for every 5% life up to plus... So this is eat a lot of life, and this is have a lot of magi. Okay. I'll go have a lot of magi. Then if I'm understanding this correctly, when I hit this button... So the other guy now counts as merged as well and gets all my buff stacks, but he keeps dying. It doesn't seem like when I use my ultimate skill, he uses his, though. I am just using the elemental damage aura. Oh, cool. 61. Talent nodes. Oh, these aren't the important ones. Okay, so... Okay, I need more energy. Energy from items like this. Install, and you don't have movement speed on you. Then again, my current ones only have a little bit, so that's still probably better. Yes. Spell amplification. So I remember this is the explodey stuff that I shouldn't stand in. Yeah, that was the explodey stuff I shouldn't stand in. Correct. Shooting Star Rod. Ooh, I wonder when those are going to become good. But I think the plan is to just kind of run around until I hit a good enemy, or a rare enemy, then blow him up with the ultimate skill. And that's the gameplay loop. At least I feel like that's the gameplay loop so far. Excuse me? Could we not? I'd really like places to stand next time. Thanks. It wasn't that bad. It didn't do that much damage. I'm slightly worried about what it would be in higher maps, though. I don't know why I tried to use my ultimate skill there. Because stuff just died way too fast for it. Boom. And a memory of origin. Okay. How'd it go? Okay, I see. So I have 2 health. Select 1, 2, 3. Advance 2 cells so I'd skip the treasure chest. Up to blue plus 1. Alright, so if I wanted to... Okay, I can do this. 2. Retreat. Cool. Now this is 6 cells. What does this card do? I don't know. But I'm going to use advance 2 cells and find out. Random favorable notes. Okay. So +1 rarity. Got it. Next, I cannot go to this card. So I'll just do this. Advance 1 cell. Sure. Advance 5 cells. How about no? How about advance 1 cell so I get the other treasure chest? Oh wait, that's retreat. Oh, I did math wrong. Damn it. I should have paid more attention. Okay. Fine. Wait, if it was 5, then I would have had to do... No, that was just impossible, because even if I go back 3, I don't hit it. Never mind. It's fine. So that's take damage. I have to advance 6 cells. Advance 1 cell. Okay. Advance 2 cells and then go back 1, yes. Because that gets me another treasure chest. So advance 2. Go back 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If this is 3 and this is 5, advance 5 cells. Advance 3 cells. Cool. Now I have a whole bunch of loot chests that I will do more stuff with later. Advance 1 cell, sure. 4 cells, that doesn't put me in anything bad. 5 cells doesn't put me in anything bad. 3 cells. Okay, I'm going to take my first damage. But I'm going to get a bunch of health back, so it's fine. If I get a 2, that's good. Oh, I see. It starts to really not like it when you go too far. It's like, hey, there's damage everywhere, by the way. 6. Cool. Advance 1. Advance 3, which is going to cost me some life. That's okay, because I have infinite life right now. And 6 takes me to the end. I don't think I can advance anymore. I cannot. So, I now use this. Chest goes from green to blue. Chests go up. Okay. Like so. And now I start contest. Yes, confirm. I'm going to be jiggled at by the boss. Menacingly. Okay, so no fight for that one. Oh my god, what is that? Oh, that was so bad. Oh. Right, and I have no healing right now. Okay, that was very bad. Excuse me, what are you doing? Oh, you have beams attached to you. Okay. This is what I get for giving up all my defenses to just do more damage. Wait, are those the rares that are the chariots? Oh, okay, so I can just kill them. Cool. We shielded enemies? Oh no. Shielded enemies need to stop shielding. Did I miss? I think I missed. There we go. Okay. This feels very rewarding. Okay, so now it's all the chariot enemies. And it looks like a beam guy. Yes, come near me, chariot enemy. The better to dot you to death. Medium fate, attack block chance, okay. I feel like if I didn't have negative defenses right now, it wouldn't be... Oh. But I have no defenses. So yes, it's very scary. Okay. I need to go kill that guy with the chains, because he's causing serious problems. Ooh. Okay, he's dead. The fire spirits are also not really helping right now, because it's very hard to aim. Probably means I can't use a controller. Probably what it means. Alright, I can't WASD. Right. Want to buy WASD, please? Or I should say arrow keys, because I'm not using WASD. I am using arrow keys. But okay, that was very spooky, but it was honestly spookier than it needed to be. So. Oh, you can find arrow keys? Oh, okay. Control settings. Oh, you can. Okay. Cool. I did not know they added that. Okay, let's see how it feels. Decently responsive? Yeah, decently responsive. Okay. Well, that's really good news. I guess I should take points out here. Put them all over here. I probably could left-click for a skill then, yeah. Though it might feel a little awkward with looting. That's always a problem there. Okay. And now I want to attack block chance. Additional items will be consumed when removing. Whatever. You need to use Elixir of Oblivion or Starnet, sure. I don't have any small ones, right? No, I do not. And yes, okay. So I currently have Harvest Time Elemental Duo increased area. I think what I want to do... Which one do I want to put? I kind of want to do a Frosty Boy. That should be fine, right? Yes. And life regen? Yes. And that should be fine. Cool. So, Friend of a Spirit Magi. Having at least 2 types, the Origin 53. That doesn't really help. Protection field, no, because I want them to do damage. Superpower is Origin effect. I think I just go Elemental Fusion on a fire guy for now. Because that's a lot of damage. Harvest Time is automation. AoE is clear. Cool. But did it get anything good here? Minion crit strike in... Hey, welcome back. I'm currently fighting a war against the notifications. I'm losing. There we go. All that gotten rid of. Now I have to go do this, even though it should just be automatic. Oh, that wasn't even worth it. Didn't do anything. And here I get... probably Reflection. I'm probably going to have to rebind some stuff. Gotcha. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of notifications there too. Additional... yeah, energy course has got to be the way right now. Wait a minute. I can put preparation here. Cool. So now I can do this. Okay, when you automate the skills, they do go... Excuse me, that was quite a lag spike. They do go off. So yes, you can automate all of your skills and have them while in Magus form. That's good to know. I'd have to change things up a little bit, but I'm honestly really tempted to go back to the Erosion Magus. Because the big spikes were fun. The other thing is I can now have one fire guy for the aura. Oh, I'd lose the frost guy though. And I'd be doing mixed damage types. That sounds like such a bad idea, but also, I don't know, maybe it's a good idea. Well, that certainly seemed good. I'm assuming that was his ultimate skill. Wait, should I be manually playing the ice guy and having the fires be passive? Maybe I should. Let's try that. So, summon Frost Spirit here. Activate that. Summon Fire Spirit here with Elemental Duo. Activate that. So now this is just passive damage. I have two fire guys just passive chilling. They won't do as much damage anymore. Oh yeah, how many of his skills? Fan Shape, Freezing Air, Spell Cold, 81% additional damage. Okay. Pummels the ground, Frostbitten. And Big Cold Blast. I see, I see. Wait, this all counts as spell, right? Ultimate spell area cold. Yes, it does. So let's do that. Let's add freeze chance. Maybe I do just keep the AoE for now. Sure, let's keep the AoE for now. So now I become Ice Guy. Oh yeah, that's a big nice cone, and it's so much easier to aim than the other thing. The fire guys are still doing a good bit of AoE. They're constantly reconjuring now, but that's okay. Because I think their aura probably stays up even when they're reconjuring. I can't tell. Gonna have to redo some keybinds. My keybinds are not set up for the movement now. A hermit. These are the assassins, right? Okay, so you can't damage them unless you're near them. It's not just that you can't see them. They're actually untargetable. The Magician. The Magician seems very easy when you just hit half of the screen with a big ultimate skill. This all seems quite good. Just pop a random enemy there. Watch, I'm gonna end up putting my ultimate skill on left click, but then occasionally I won't be in Spirit Magus form. So I'll just have something really weird where I'm like, wait, why is this happening? Oh, right, it's because of my thing. It's totally gonna happen. Cast the skill to teleport all minions. Elemental Shock's definitely good. Machine Army, not that good because it stacks up to 7 times and I don't have 7 minions. Part of me wants to put on Starstalker, just because it would be hilarious to go extra Fire Magi. But I don't think that's a play. I think the play is Darkgate here. Wait. Wait a minute. Never mind, it's Dazzling Bloom. I had the answer in my inventory the entire time and I just wasn't using it. There we go. This will just keep scaling. So, Command Spirit Ring, Minion. But it has no life on it. And right now my minions do all the damage. I need more, like, defenses for myself. Let's see how my damage is. It would be so funny if I got a Surging Inspiration here. That would be hilarious. Okay. Did anyone see that boss? Because I didn't. Might have missed it. So that, I can very safely say, this build, pretty good. Alright. But, if I'm going to be doing more with this setup, I need to fix my keybinds in the most lazy way possible. There we go. Because now when I transform, left click is big smack. I see. When my other minions die and reconjure, I can't use my skills for a bit. So them constantly dying is actually bad for me. But can I give them a whole bunch of health regen or something? Long term, that's a bad way to fix this, but short term, it might be a good way. Servant life won't help, because that just means they drain faster. I think that means I actually have to solve this another way. But I could always just add a good support here. I don't think their thing counts as ailment damage. I don't think they're spell echoing. Additional fire could work. Added fire is probably not that good. Oh wait, Inkeoi, yes. Inkeoi. I will move Inkeoi here. That's what I'll do. Wait, I could use another elemental duo, couldn't I? Except I don't have enough minion limit. Let's go with this. There we go. So now they are super AoE. How much health do they have? That's the question. Because the problem is specifically that Vigilant consumes even more life. Could be that Warmest Vigilance is the plan for now. And I just do this. Because then it won't die. And I'm pretty sure I can spam all day. Yeah, I think that's how I solve it for now. And I do the other way later. Okay, so go to time mark 2. Get more beacons. Oh yeah, I also have to change skill cancel. Confirm. Like that. Pop goes all the enemies, and ooh, that hurt. Took a lot of damage from that. I should probably automate the blurry steps. I mean, I've already converted over to the same control scheme for Torchlight. So, yeah. Alright, forget extended duration. We're just not pressing buttons anymore. I like this plan of not pressing buttons anymore. Now I have a left click and that's it. Also, what is happening with the teleport? Is it because I get too far away from my other spirit magus? I think it might be, which is hilarious. $1.6 million. Excuse me. You what? Okay. Apparently, Spirit Magus does big number when you get all the stacks. Because it's not dying constantly anymore. Okay. Big stack fun. Yeah, so to be fair, part of that is because my Spirit Magus is giving me a bunch of stacks and not dying anymore. But also that seems OP. Seems very OP. Ah, yes. Movement speed on... Wait, if I'm using Spirit Magus skills, does it count as me killing things? Or does it count as enemies killing? Or minions killing things? Hey, I mean, it's called an ultimate skill. I expect ultimate damage. Now, jokes aside, I also hit for 2.1 million. Not the extra Magus node. I think it was the growth and the damage. Oh, I was wondering why I didn't have my normal attack. It's because I forgot I swapped my buttons. Damn it. Yeah, I kind of deserve that. Oh, I can't activate the card because I have another realm ready. See, I am squishy, though. Oh, 2.2 million. New record. $2.4. New record. I think Vigilant Breeze is good. Oh, those enemies are making it very hard for me to hit them all. What is scaling Vigilant Breeze things? I don't know. It seems kind of broken. I'm not gonna lie. Anything interesting here? I guess this. Yeah, nothing else really. But worst part is I'm not even wearing real gear. Like, my gear is very bad. It's mostly unique items from the campaign. That's what's more concerning to me about all this. Okay, so 3 would skip these. That's honestly probably fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, definitely treasure chest. Cool. 1. Sure. What'll this give me? Select any... Okay. Advance 1, advance 6. So advance 1. Advance 3. And then 1. No, not 1. Okay. I'll manually advance 1 to give a chest. 4, sure. 2. 3. That skips the bad thing. Cool. 6. Do I want to skip the yellow chest? I guess so. Okay. I'm going to use... Oh, wait. 2, 4, 6. I can't. Never mind. 2. Randomly advance. Oh. The chests just move, apparently. Cool. 5. Damn it. I feel like this is intentional. It's skipping chests. Okay, fine. I will play by the rigged rules. And get 3 health so I can advance further. Like so. Like so. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, cool. 5, I take some damage, but that doesn't matter anymore. And I reached the end. Okay. I can keep re-rolling, it just doesn't do anything. Cool. Start contest. Does take a second to ramp up, though. Avenging Elite Compass. Okay, that's 2 chests. Ooh. Whoop. Getting teleported into him. Really rough. Don't like being teleported into a beam mob. Wait. Do the chariots... Okay, the chariots aren't that scary. They don't hurt that much. Good to know. Enemies keep spawning and I don't know what I'm supposed to do, so I'm just going to keep killing them. Watch, it's probably one random hidden guy that I'm supposed to find. Or maybe it's because this is a red chest that there's just more waves. I don't know. I haven't read all the cards, so I don't know what I'm actually doing here. I probably should have read. But I do big number. Big number good. Good. Am I supposed to stand over here? Is this the way to complete the encounter? Looks like it. Hey, the new character is pretty cool so far. Seems very strong. Okay. And time to get out of a map. Weapons used by the recommended beginner build. What is the recommended beginner build for this? I'm very curious. Because I didn't pay any attention to that. Let's see. Where is that again? Here. Is there a recommended here? Or was it elsewhere? Might have been elsewhere. I know you used to be able to see some sort of beginner build thing. Hero trait. Don't see it. Okay, whatever. I will look later. This is going to be 10 Mark II stuff. So yeah. Let's get some more weapons. I think for the next map, I'm going to go back to a little bit of erosion magus stuff, just because I'm really curious how it's going to feel. I need to go kill the Hermit Assassins. Hello, Hermit Assassins. Goodbye, Hermit Assassins. Get bonked, Hermit Assassins. There we go. I need more cooldown so all of my buffs are up all the time. Judgment. Big lightning. Cool. As much as the big lightning is scary, it really isn't that bad. Hanged Man. As I remember a... Yeah. Okay. Stop hitting me, please, for a second so I can heal. Frost Magus is really good for healing you, by the way. Frost Magus makes me super tanky. Oh, I would have died so many times without Frost Magus there. No, skill slot vacant. Wait. Yes. Activate. Technically not the aura I should be using. I should be using all res because my resistances don't really exist. But my 3.3 million hits do. This character is fair and balanced. Oh no, the boss moved. Okay. So, oops, wrong button. Change this to Erosion Magus, who should be level 14 now. Harvest time. Oh, I can't use freeze damage in Elemental Fusion anymore. Oh yeah, I shouldn't be using Elemental Duo here either. What am I doing? I have extra mana to play with now. Sure, let's go Passivation. And I think I'll put the Tenkiei back here. And then change this for erosion damage. So main stat intelligence, base skill spell erosion. All right. And now I change this for the Frost Spirit for the extra defenses. And now I see, can I use Elemental Resistance Aura? I cannot. Okay, well, what if I put Restrain here? Still no. What if I just keep adding restraints? 19.18. Oh, insufficient energy. God damn it. Watch, it's going to be 1% short or something. Wait, not even 1% short. 0.1% short, sorry. I hate this. I hate this. It says I have 20%. Give me my 20%. God damn it. Okay. 110, 110, 110, 110. Sure. Super scuffed setup. Whatever. We're going scuffed setup map. Because I just want to see. Wait. I just leveled up. Work. Oh. I forgot they changed this to 50%. God damn it. I remember when it was 20%. God damn it. Okay, that was all for nothing. It gives you 500 bound flame elementium. I think it means they have absolutely no idea what they want to do with the game's economy. And so they gave a condolence because players felt bad that a currency existed that was effectively time-gated. And the fact that it is a one-time trade for up to 500 rather than something you can keep doing says they have absolutely no idea how to balance their economy. Also, it sucks to be an SSF player because those are the people who are really hurt by it. Okay. Now we get dragged. That's going to explode. Okay, that'll explode away from me. This is not feeling as good as the fire guys so far, although big number is fun. It actually goes really far. Bonk. Okay, so time to try the other Magi that I haven't tried in a very, very long time. Oh, but this is an attack. Honestly, maybe that's fine. See, I can replace this with Elemental Fusion again. And this with what? Sure, Electric Overload for now. Damage for spell skills. Oh! Right, this is all spell skills, not just elemental. I feel so lost when so much stuff changes in this game. Alright. So let's try precise projectiles. And here's a good test. Just walk into a boss. Sure, it'll be fine. Okay, yeah, that seemed pretty fine, actually. Maybe Lightning Spirit is good. Oh. Maybe this Iris is OP. I do kind of want to do one map just to see the clear, though. So, I'm going to do one map. God, the Frost Magus regen is so good. I feel like the automation on blurry steps not quite working. I forget if that's because it's literally not working or what. Oh boy. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's big damage. Cool. Well, Vigilant Breeze, pretty darn good. And I would say that is where I'm going to call it now. So, thank you very much to everyone who tuned in. I hope you enjoyed my very blind, just let's see what happens in experiment leveling experience. At this point, I'm going to probably breeze through some time marks, experiment a little more, and then when I have a build down to something a bit more solid, expect build video. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you later.